Hey everybody, welcome to week 6. I'm 6 weeks and 2 days. Lots to go over, so I'm just going to go ahead and get started. If you watched my last week, I did go for an ultrasound at 5.5 weeks. And there's really not a lot to see. Sorry about the glare. But basically, inside this circle is another teeny tiny little circle. That's the yolk sac. It's too early to see the baby yet, but that was exciting. I didn't take video of it because there was really nothing to take video of. And I forgot to ask if they even allowed to take video, so I have to call and find that out. My next ultrasound is this coming Friday. I'll be 6 weeks and 6 days, almost 7 weeks. We'll definitely be able to hear the heartbeat at that point. So that'll be exciting. I'm excited to see that. I really do want to take video of it, but like I said, I forgot to ask. So, we signed up to take a hospital tour of the hospital that we think we want to give birth at. There's 2 in this area, and I was initially going to take a tour of both, but the one that we really want to go to, they do like official tours on Thursday nights and Sundays, certain times of the month or whatever. And we missed the Thursday one because we go to our foster adopt class on that night. But we're going the Sunday before Thanksgiving, which is, I guess it's this Sunday. It's the 21st. So that'll be exciting. We're going to go take the tour. The other hospital we were going to do a tour of just to, kind of see the difference. But they don't offer, they used to. I don't know why they don't anymore. They don't offer, a specific time where you go and you meet and they're just like, give us a call, and as long as it's not busy, we'll take you through, which I kind of don't like that. I kind of, wish that they had set it up where you could talk to different people or whatever, but that's not the hospital we want to use anyway. Unfortunately, that's the closer hospital. They're very close. We live in town. The one we're not going to use is just a couple blocks away, and the one we really want to use is like a mile away. So it's not it's that far away. As for symptoms, I have a little bit of sickness. It's not every day. I definitely notice if my stomach gets empty, but I don't really have it. I've not thrown up yet. I feel like I've gotten close a couple times, but it just comes and goes, and it's not each day. Yesterday, today's Monday, yesterday was Sunday, I was sick all day long. I laid on the couch most of yesterday, didn't do a darn thing. And I just couldn't even before eating, after eating, I just felt sick all day long. So, which was nice because yesterday we had agreed that we were going to go through and really deep clean everything. I scrubbing furniture and everything, and I couldn't do any of it, so my husband did it all, which was, super nice. I don't know how well he liked it, but he did it. And he's just been so really good. He just tells me to do what I can and not worry about it. And he's really been picking up the slack because I'm still really tired. I slept really late this morning. The tiredness, I think, is actually getting worse. So I think it might get worse before it gets better. I've also been having a lot of stretching pain, which I know some people have talked about in their pregnancy videos around this time. And it's quite painful at times. What night was it? Over the weekend. I think it was Saturday night. We were going to go out to dinner and everything, but I was in pain, and it's different than period pain or anything like that. It feels like somebody's trying to poke out from the inside. It hurts. So we came home and I just kind of laid down, and that was that. Let's see. At my ultrasound this Friday, I'm also going to meet with the doctor. This will actually be the last time that I meet with that office because they told me that once they see the heartbeat, he does not deliver. He does not do that anymore. He just does the actual fertility side of it. So once they hear the heartbeat, they move you on to somebody else. I know that they're going to try to, because there are people in his office that do that, and I know obviously that's going to be their first choice of where they're going to want us to go. But after last week, I'm definitely not going to go with them. Friday, before my ultrasound, I had called. Their office opens at 7:30, and I know this because I've had ultrasounds and appointments as early as 7:30 every single day of the week. So I had called in because I wanted to get it rescheduled for a little later because my husband wanted to go. And, work was getting kind of crazy. He wanted to wait and see if we could do it more on lunchtime. Well, they don't actually start picking up the phones till 9 o'clock, and the answering service would not put me through to them. And so by the time my husband ended up getting things straightened around at work so he could leave. And at 9 o'clock, I get there, and the answering service had told them that I had canceled my appointment. So, I just don't like the fact that there's people in the office, you can't get a hold of them for things like that. And they take like an hour and a half lunch break where the phones are off and you can't get a hold of them. And then they, close early too. The phones, not the actual office. There's people there, so I'm just not gonna bother with them. And to be honest, a friend of mine that I used to work with, she used a doctor in the office. It's a huge office, and I think that's part of the problem. She used one of the physicians in that office to deliver her baby, and she hated him. She absolutely hated him. So I just think I'm going to look elsewhere. So that's on my to-do list. I'm going to start calling around. There's a doctor that a lot of my family has used that they really, really recommend. They say he's super great. So I'm going to, but they don't know because he's so good that he doesn't necessarily have openings for patients. So I'm going to check into that. And what else? I definitely am starting to accept it a little more. I had some problems last week where I just don't want anything bad to happen, and I sometimes let those negative feelings start to come in, like, especially, like, if I don't feel really sick that day or whatever, I'm like, oh, something happening, something going wrong, but then usually the next day I'm sicker than heck, like Saturday was like that. I was, talking to my husband, I hope nothing happens, we've come so far, we've been through so much, and he's very reassuring. He tells me not to think that way, everything will be fine. And then Sunday, like I said, I was sicker than heck. So, about the prenatals, I finally got prenatals. They gave me, look at these huge pills. Like, can you see compared to a finger? They're huge. And these I got, again, from complaining at that office. I still had not gotten the prenatals in the mail. I think I had said last week that I was kind of tiffed at the fact that the prescription place had contacted them 3 different times. No one responded back. It was just a big, huge mess. So they gave me like 5 weeks of these prenatals. And she also gave me a thing for like a free copay, which was nice. However, then like 2 days later, I get the confirmation call that the ones they prescribed are in, and they're different prenatals. So why she gave me, it should have been on my chart. I don't know why they would have given me samples of something that they weren't having me on anyway. These are prenatals, which I started taking, so I'm taking those right now. And then these other ones, which are they're 2 pills. This is what they actually prescribed. They're Prefer OB plus DHA. So I'm just going to finish the ones they gave me first, and then start the other ones. I really haven't had any problems with them so far. I've been on them since last Wednesday. And like I said, so far no problems. What else? So prenatal situation hopefully is taken care of. However, they're like $100. Like the copay is $100 for 3 months. And I thought that was kind of steep, but I guess at this point I have enough for like 4 months, because she gave me like, I think it was less than 5 weeks, but I think it'll be like a month for the samples, and then they wrote me the 3-month prescription. So that's 4. So I really should only have to buy like another 3 months of them. We didn't plan on buying anything for the baby, because my husband and I have been talking a lot about, there's several things I want to get before we find out the gender. We want to buy the crib, we want to buy the changing table, the mattress, things like that are going to be the same either way. But we want to wait till we're a little closer to having the room done, because right now whatever we buy has to be stored in our bedroom, and our bedroom's already getting, I don't like having the bags and stuff all stacked all over. So we were kind of waiting, but then we found out about this huge book sale near us, and I really want to have a lot of books for our baby. Reading is very important to me, and I want to be able to read to them every night. And the book sale is like, I don't know if they do this in other areas, but you might want to check in your area. It's like a publisher or a print, and I guess it's not the publisher, it's the printing place. Like, I don't know, it's like a scratch and dent type thing, or just books that they overdid or whatever. They sell them for like $1 to $3, and it's not just children's books, it's like all kinds of books. It's there's cookbooks, there's Idiot's Guide to, like, they have a whole aisle. It was this big, huge warehouse. We went to Saturday night. We planned to go there and go out to dinner, but I wasn't feeling well. It was packed. People come and, like, they bring suitcases because it's such good deals. Books that usually sell for like $50, you're getting for like $4. The most we spent was $3 for a book. And I'll show you some of them here. They're just really, really great books. We bought, I don't know, probably like $30, and we paid $38 for them. We just got a ton of books. We got a little box of Peter Rabbit books, like the cardboard type books. They're all, like, you want to look through them because some of them, like, the boxes were dented up or whatever, but most of them are just they're books that are overproduced. And a lot of them are hardcover. And some of them, like, I'll show you the box of books here. Sorry about my messy office here. Can you see? A whole box. I'm really bad at this, guys. A whole box of books for not much money at all. Sorry. Okay. Some of the books I got, they have a lot of Peter Rabbit for whatever reason. And some of them were just like, they're like the motion books or whatever. They have pop-ups or little flip-down pages, little other things. Just really cool stuff. And I got some of these spot books, which I absolutely love. These are cute because they have they're real simple books, and they have the little flip-down things. But we spent $38, and it's going on for a week in our area. And we're going to go back, because I just took $40. I didn't know, like, how good of a thing it would be. And so we're going to try to go back on Saturday, maybe a little earlier, because I'll tell you, it was so packed. We were in line for, like, 40 minutes. That's how busy it was. And they had, like, there was probably thousands of people there. They had, like, 15 lines, and we were in line for, like, 40 minutes. It was ridiculous. Let's see what else. So that's what we bought for the baby this week. I think that's pretty much it. If you guys have any questions or want to know anything, let me know. I'll update you again after we have the ultrasound on Friday. We're really excited to see the heartbeat, and I'm hoping that we can take some video of it, and maybe I'll post that separately. So have a good week. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.